All hail the beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. In today's video, we got something special. It's none other than Amongst Waves from the house of Gallagher Fragrances. So today's video is sponsored by the good people over at Gallagher Fragrances. Mr. Daniel Gallagher reached out to me, said, Big Beard B. I said, what's up? He said, I would like to get your take on my fragrance. I said, send that, man. And he sent it over. So here we are. Boom. Amongst Waves. Now listen, I broke this, alright? I was being weird before the camera came on and I broke it. It didn't come like this, alright? It was nicely attached, flipped up, just like that. Really reminiscent to the Bacchilians, right? So I thought the packaging was cool. Yeah, Gallagher Fragrances up top. We'll get back to that, alright? I really like the color of this juice here, man. It's really different. I know that he's going for different variations of the C. So if you get this and it's not the exact color, you just got a different batch, which represents a different part of the C, or how the C changes. I really like the bottle on this one, man. It's nice and heavy, durable bottle. Okay distribution. Another thing I like about this, man, is the cap isn't going anywhere. I hate that when you're traveling, the cap comes off, it sprays a bunch of places, and then you just get mad. Just get mad. But Mr. Gallagher thought about that, so I appreciate it, sir. Now, when we talk about the notes in here, he has the notes written on the back. Some of the key players in here. I know he's not giving away the complete formula, but some of the key players are in the back. So you got green apple, you got honeydew, you got lemon zest, sea salt, you got aquatic accord, and patchouli in this one. So this one's really nice fragrance. It kind of reminds me of like a green Jolly Rancher, a green apple. Now, when I first smelled this fragrance, my exact words were, wow, I'm impressed. It's really because I wasn't sure what to expect with this fragrance. When I got it, I'm like, cool, I like the color. I poured it out. I got a whiff of it as it was opening, but I wasn't quite sure if that's what this was going to smell like, and I opened it, man, it was really good. I think I was more so impressed with the blast of melon that comes out of this one when you get it. When I first smelled it, I sprayed it, and it was more of like a calming, cooling effect. Like felt like I could truly feel like getting cooler and calmer as I was smelling this fragrance, and that was a really nice added touch. I don't know if he did it on purpose or if it was just me thinking that I was getting cooler and calmer, but perception is reality, and to me I got much cooler and calmer by wearing this fragrance on the first spray. Now, unless you really get a chance to smell this when you order a sample or you find someone that has it, I think it's going to be kind of hard for me to really get the point across of how fresh, crisp, and kind of juicy this fragrance is, right? I think he really captured the melon in this fragrance, man. When you smell it, it's not like an unnatural melon either. So I know it's honeydew in here, but to me, it's kind of reminiscent of watermelon as well. So whether it's a honeydew or kind of like a cantaloupe smell, it's really nice. I would say it's mild and it's pronounced, but it's really there. So whether if you're getting this at the top or the bottom, you're gonna smell a melon throughout the entire body of this fragrance. What I will say is I got kind of trigger heavy on this during a few wearings, and what I will tell you to do is not do that, all right? Because it's so sweet and it's so juicy and it's so fresh that it gets kind of sickening, like a sweet sickening if you spray too much of it, and I don't want you to experience that. Now, I don't think this is on Mr. Gallagher. This is kind of a my era doing it on my own, just trying to, hey, how much can I spray on this? And I kind of went too far. So what I'm gonna tell you to do on this one, I probably would not go more than 4 or 5 sprays on this fragrance before it reaches that cloying spot and it gets really overpowering and sickening and you just don't want it anymore, right? So I would tell you to do no more than 4 or 5 sprays and you'll be good on this one. All in all, it's a pretty solid fragrance, and I would say that sickening aspect of it goes a lot to go with its performance, right? The longevity on this fragrance is about 8 hours or so, but it's going to project for maybe about 3 hours on this fragrance and before it really settles down. But again, you're still going to get the whiffs of the melon, you're still going to get that sweet smell, and still going to be refreshing and calming all the way out. I sprayed this on my shirt yesterday a lot, like a whole lot. And when I woke up in the morning, grabbed the shirt to see if I could still smell it, and it was definitely still there. And I still got kind of that light, crisp and refreshing amount of that cooling aspect that I talked about earlier, but all in all, this is a great fragrance. Now, my wife was equally as impressed as I was with this fragrance, and I think that you can get some compliments out with it. Again, be easy on the trigger to understand where to wear this. I personally could probably wear this more for a casual event. I probably wouldn't wear this to work. I'm not sure if this is going to be best suited, at least for the type of work that I do, but if you're outdoors, this is going to be good for spring and summertime usage. More of a daytime scent though. It's really a light, bright, crisp scent. So I would say you use this for daytime usage. Price point, $135. So it's like a niche quality fragrance. Because this is an indie house, I know a lot of you guys out there might look at the $135 price point and reject that. But what I will tell you, if this had Tom Ford or any other reputable name on it, I wouldn't have batted an eye at this, right? And I would tell you guys to do the same thing. If you're looking to try something new, looking to try something crisp and refreshing, and that's different than a lot of stuff out in the market, I would tell you go ahead and spend your $135 on this and buy it. Now, he also has some little samples as well. I think they're like 2 ml that you can buy from him if you want to try it out. I'll link everything below. Go through, check them out. So if I had a hypothetical surfboard in front of me and I got to ride some waves, how many waves am I going to ride for this one? I'm going to give this 7.5 waves, man. 7.5 on the scale of 1 to 10. I think this is a really good fragrance that you guys will be happy with. So go through, check them out. It's your boy Big Bib B. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and we back again. Hit my goddamn bell.